You probably think sitting is harmless, and after 60, taking a rest is well earned, even essential. But what if the way you're sitting right now is quietly damaging your hips every single day? In the world's healthiest communities, places like Okinawa, Japan, and Ikaria, Greece, doctors over 90 still walk tall, stand strong, and live without walkers or hip replacements. But they don't credit it to fancy supplements or surgeries. They credit it to how they sit. Yes, how they sit. There's one particular sitting posture that these blue zone elders never use, especially after 60. And while it might seem comfortable, even second nature to many of us, it places dangerous stress on your hip joints, restricts circulation, and accelerates stiffness, pain, and imbalance. And here's the kicker. Most women over 60 do it without even realizing. So today, I want to share what this sitting posture is, why it's so harmful to aging hips, and what these long-lived doctors do instead, all based on blue zone habits, orthopedic research, and real-life wisdom from women well into their 90s. If you've ever felt stiff when standing up, noticed a catch in your hips, or simply want to stay mobile, strong, and independent as you age, you need to hear this. Because fixing this habit might be one of the simplest ways to protect your hips for years to come. Let's begin. Let's start with the habit itself. In Western countries, especially the US and UK, many women over 60 spend long hours sitting, watching TV, reading, eating meals, or chatting with loved ones. But there's one common position we almost all default to without thinking. Sitting in a soft chair or sofa, with the hips lower than the knees and the pelvis tilted backward. That classic sink into the couch position. It feels comforting, especially at the end of a long day. But here's what's really happening inside your body. Your hips are compressed, your spine rounds, and your glute muscles, which support your hips and balance, switch off. This posture tightens the hip flexors, weakens your core and glutes, and places extra pressure on the hip joints. Over time, it leads to stiffness, pain when standing, and even increases the risk of falls. It's no wonder orthopedic surgeons often say, the road to hip replacement begins on the couch. Blue zone doctors, by contrast, avoid this altogether. They either sit on firmer, lower surfaces or on the floor in a way that keeps the hips active, open, and supported by strong muscles, not just soft cushions. And the difference is profound. In places like Okinawa, elders who are 80, 90, even 100 years old can get up from the floor unassisted. Why? Because their hips still work. If this is helpful so far, consider subscribing to the channel. We share simple, science-backed health tips designed especially for women over 60, without the fluff, pressure, or confusing advice. Just real, practical wisdom to help you feel strong, confident, and in control of your body, no matter your age. Go ahead and tap that subscribe button. It helps more than you know. So what's the alternative? Blue zone doctors, many of whom are also elders, follow one powerful principle. They sit in ways that engage, not weaken, their hips. This means sitting on firm chairs where the hips are level with or above the knees. Sitting cross-legged on the floor, which encourages hip flexibility and glute activation. Frequently squatting, not just to rest, but as a natural movement built into daily life. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can't sit cross-legged on the floor. I'm not 25 anymore. And you don't have to be. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. If floor sitting isn't practical, here's a simple adjustment. Use a firm chair with a cushion under your sit bones to tilt your pelvis forward. Keep your feet flat on the ground and knees at a 90-degree angle. Better yet, sit on the edge of the chair for short periods. This encourages active posture and makes your hip and core muscles work gently instead of switching off. Blue Zone doctors also take breaks from sitting every 20 to 30 minutes. Not for a workout, but for a micro movement. Standing, walking a few steps, or gently stretching the hip flexors. This tiny habit keeps circulation flowing and prevents the hip lock that so many women experience after sitting too long. Now let's zoom out. Why are hips so important after 60? Because they're your power center. Strong hips support walking, balance, getting up from the toilet or car, even your posture and digestion. But weak or tight hips, they lead to falls, pain, limited movement, and eventual loss of independence. Here's what most doctors won't tell you. It's not just age that weakens your hips, it's how you use them, or more often, how you don't. The moment you start sitting in ways that shut your hips off, like slouching into soft chairs or staying in the same position for hours, your body begins to adapt. Muscles weaken, joints stiffen, pain slowly creeps in. But the reverse is also true. Start sitting actively, moving frequently, and avoiding positions that compress the hips, and you reverse that process. Blue Zone women don't just live long, they move well. They don't baby their hips, they use them. And that's the real secret. So ask yourself, when was the last time you changed how you sit? Could one small habit shift, like switching from a soft chair to a firmer one, help you feel more stable and supported? The answer is often yes. Here are 3 things you can start doing right now to sit like a Blue Zone elder and protect your hips. 1. Raise your seat height. If your favorite chair is too low and your hips dip below your knees, add a firm cushion or wedge. This improves alignment and reduces pressure on your joints. 2. Take a movement break. Every 30 minutes, set a gentle timer or link it to a habit, like getting up during TV commercials or after every chapter of a book. Even standing up and rolling your hips in circles for 20 seconds helps. 3. Try the active edge, sit, instead of reclining back. Scoot forward on your seat so only the sitting bones support you. This strengthens your hips, core, and even improves posture, without needing any equipment. Bonus tip: don't underestimate the power of floor sitting. Even placing a yoga mat near your couch and sitting on a cushion with your legs out in front of you for 5 minutes a day can reawaken muscles you forgot you had. Your hips weren't designed to be hidden in cushions and left unused. They're powerful, dynamic joints, and they deserve better than a soft chair and stillness. So if today's video helped you rethink how you sit, go ahead and give it a like, and share it with another woman who could benefit from this small but powerful shift. And don't forget to subscribe for more weekly tips that help you stay strong, energized, and in control of your health. If you're ready for more gentle, science-backed ways to feel better every day, tap the next video on your screen. It's filled with simple insights that could make a big difference.